Trash and Trout is an event organized by the West Virginia chapter of Backcountry Hunters and Anglers to clean up public lands. If you enjoy hunting and fishing in the area and don't mind getting your hands dirty, this event on Saturday could use your help. There's also a prize for the best picture taken by fishermen cleaning up the local streams. Newswatch reporter Mike T took a trip down to the creek to get a scoop.
The West Virginia chapter of Backcountry Hunters and Anglers is hosting its annual Trash and Trout Cleanup at 1 p.m. Saturday, March 30th at the confluence of Dunloop Creek and the New River on Thurmond Road. The event is organized to clean up public lands that provide critical access to hunters and fishermen.
We like to come out and recreate in these areas. Being good stewards of the land is very key, and unfortunately there's some bad actors that aren't always taking good care of the land. And so, it's our duty to kind of come out here and help pick up and clean up after them so that we can keep these areas beautiful and clean and open for us to continue to recreate on.
The Trout twist to this trash event is that for the month of March, anglers are encouraged to post pictures of not only the trout they are pulling out of the water, but also the trash. And there is an award for Best Picture, and the judges emphasize creativity.
And the winner for this year will be getting a Ketchikan net and some darn tough socks. Ketchikan's a great local West Virginia business, make great nets.
Trash and Trout welcomes all kinds. It is a hands-on and community-oriented event.
Basic things to bring, gloves, decent footwear. If you have a pair of waders, you may want to bring those, but it's certainly not necessary. The National Park is going to be out here to help support us, and I believe picking up all of whatever we happen to pull out of the creek and clean up roadside.
Backcountry Hunters and Anglers is a nonprofit national organization that advocates for access to public lands and waters for hunting and angling opportunities. The West Virginia chapter was established in 2020.
One of the things here locally, when the National Park was being formed, Backcountry Hunters and Anglers was very active with Senator Capito and Senator Manchin in identifying certain locations that would help try to keep some hunting access open. Areas like the lower section of Grandview State Park that is now part of the National Park that didn't really have trails at all, but could be opened back up for hunting. And so that's kind of a lot of the work that we focus on.
And from one fisherman to another, I had to ask.
Certainly you can always catch a nice trout off of a woolly bugger. It's a go-to fly, and then you can use that same fly to slip down here onto New River and catch a bass too. So that's a kind of an all-round go-to.
Reporting from Dunloop Creek, this is Mike Teeney, Newswatch 4.
The Trash and Trout Cleanup is rain or shine and starts at 1 p.m. Saturday. Anyone interested in learning more about or even becoming a member of the West Virginia chapter Backcountry Hunters and Anglers can find them on Facebook and Instagram. There's also a link for directions to the event on their page.